Well, howdy do, buckaroos. How the heck are you? It is getting dark, close Christmas time, so I hope you all are doing all right this Christmas season. I just found one today from Urban Chestnut, Cherry Thrails, or Thrails is a Russian Imperial Stout. This is a cherry version that on the bottle it just says with cherries added. On their website it says sour cherry specifically. It is 9%. 50 IBUs, and let you take a look at it. It is just gorgeous, man. So anyway, I'm joined by Todd Wren in Indiana today. So Todd, what are you drinking, bud?
This is Lakefront Brewery out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's called a Latif, and it's from their My Turn series. It's a double chocolate stout.
Oh, nice.
And from what I can gather, it's different people from their brewery getting to make a beer, from what I can gather. I didn't get a chance to look completely at the
Oh,
website,
okay.
but
Nice.
I bought one back over the summer. It was called Todd, so I had to pick that one up. And it was actually really good.
So we're both doing
So I
stouts
saw this
tonight.
one. I saw this one and picked it up. I've not yet had it.
Right on. So what's
It
the
was
weather
bottled
in your
on.
neck of the woods? It had been very cold here, but it's been warming up. It warmed up a little today. It's supposed to warm up. They're talking about mid 50s Christmas Day here. What's the weather in
That's
your
same.
neck of the woods?
That's what they're calling for here as well. It was probably low to mid 40s today, and
Wow.
talking about mid to upper 50s, low 60s on Christmas Day.
Wow. That's
So
okay with me. I'm not one that likes a white Christmas, so it's fine with me.
yeah, same here.
So
Same
let me
here.
tell you a little bit about this beer here. Actually, it comes in a great big 16.9 ounce bottle. So I actually did a video for it a little bit ago, and but I had a nice glass full left. So I thought, well, since you messaged me to do a video, so I figured, well, I'll just use the rest of it for that. Um, the nose is incredible. Big roasted barley notes. It also gives you some hints of a nice dark chocolate and then a hints of cherry. The flavors are much the same. Big roasted barley, again giving off uh, some nice dark chocolate flavors, almost reminiscent of those old cherry mash candies if you've ever had those.
Oh yeah,
So, any
sounds good.
tasting notes? You want to give any tasting notes yet? Or you want to drink a little more first?
Definitely get a lot of hints of chocolate on the nose. Definitely some of the barley roasted maltiness of it. It's got kind of a sweet smell to it, which I would anticipate being a double chocolate stout.
Well, you think so. Hey, did you mention the ABV on that one?
I did not. It's 10.4.
Wow, so that's a monster. Yeah, mine's 9%. I thought that was big, but you've got a serious. Does it say it's an imperial stout?
No, it just says a double chocolate stout brewed with organic cocoa.
Gotcha. Wow,
Does
10-4.
doesn't
That's a
say
big one.
yeah, it doesn't say imperial or anything.
So how's the flavor? I mean, you mentioned some of the flavors, but does it feel boozy? Can you tell the 10-4, or is it mashed well?
Um, yeah, you can feel the booze a little bit on the back end, not up front. Up front, it's nice and smooth and mellow, and then as you get it on the back of your throat and
Uh,
get it down, then you can start feeling a little bit of the alcohol in it. But it's not overpowering. It's a nice balance. It's not one that just like whoo, knocks you down or anything. But it does kick in on the back end. I'm sure it'll knock you down after a few of them anyway.
well, you don't mind feeling it a little bit. You just don't want it to be off-putting or overpower the flavors.
No, and it's not. You get a nice. It's got a nice cocoa kind of wouldn't say a milk chocolate, not necessarily a dark chocolate either, but kind of a nice balance of the two, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
Um, like I say, you get some of the nice roasted maltiness of the and barley notes in it. Maybe their version of it being an imperial is what they're calling a double chocolate stout, I guess, with the ABV being 10.4. Doesn't give me any IBU listings, but it definitely kicks in the back end.
There you go.
It'd be one that sneak up on you because it doesn't really taste it until you get it down. Then you kind of it doesn't have any type of bourbon flavors to it, but almost kind of how bourbon, you get the nice flavors. Then once you get it down, you kind of feel the alcohol of it a little bit.
Oh, mercy. So you guys ready for Christmas over there?
Well, we're gearing that way, I guess. We've got a little event to go to tomorrow, and then we do Christmas at our house on Saturday with family and stuff. Come over and kind of have an all-day, mid-afternoon to wee hours of the night. Usually people come in and out all day, and we just kind of have like hors d'oeuvres sitting out, appetizers and stuff, and just kind of finger food, and people kind of come and go as they please. And then Sunday we'll let our daughter open up some of her presents, and that'll be it probably really for the weekend.
Yeah, our company had its Christmas party yesterday, so we did that. That was fun.
Oh, nice. Get any give any beers for you?
Well, I mean, it's funny. I was joking. They say I've been watching shows and they talk about etiquette at company Christmas parties. I say it's usually not good to drink much, if any. But I work at a brewery, so I mean, you almost have to drink some.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. I didn't know if they give you like a growler to take home or a couple.
No. We did a white elephant gift exchange, and I ended up with a yard glass. So I've got a yard glass I need to get cleaned up so I can use that.
Oh, there you go.
Well, it's actually a half yard glass to be more specific, but yeah.
Nice. Catered in dinner or?
Yeah, they brought in some food. It was very good. A nice kind of eclectic mix of food. One of the things they had there was some Gouda mashed potatoes. Those were very interesting.
Oh, wow. I like Gouda cheese.
They had some mashed potatoes. They used the smoked Gouda, layered it over, and melted it over the top. That was crazy good.
Sounds good. I'll have to try that sometime. So I like Gouda anyway.
Yeah, I like a nice Gouda too. Yeah, it was very good. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was the most relaxed company Christmas party I'd ever been to.
How many people?
There was, gosh, I don't know. Let's see, how many? Yeah, but not all the spouses.
Oh, I know. 40 and 50. Probably.
Wife thinks about 40, 50.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because he had everybody bring a guest, and so most of the folks are married.
Well, that's nice.
It was a lot of fun. Oh gosh,
So
the longer I've let this sit, when I first got it out to do the first video, it was cold. It took me a good 20 minutes to get my stuff set up to do the video, so it sat out a little bit there. But now I've had it out for a while, and it just gets better the longer I let this thing sit out.
What, a cherry to it?
Yeah, you feel the cherry mostly at the end. It just kind of really kind of doesn't get tart, but you do feel the cherries right there at the end.
Oh, cool. Sounds good. First time you said it's the first time you've had that one?
It's the first time I've had this one. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's amazing.
Is it one of those that comes in a specialty 4-pack or by itself?
No, this one was in its own 4-pack. So it was a 4-pack. This is a 9% Imperial Stout in 16.9 ounce bottles, and a 4-pack was $9.99. I think that's a pretty darn good deal.
Oh, heck yeah. They seem to do a lot of 16-ouncer bottles, don't they?
That's how they do all their bottlings up to now. I don't know if they're going to change it at some point, but that's been their their thing is these big. They call them Euro bottles.
Yeah, that's a really good price on that. You'd do good to get an Imperial Stout in a 12-ounce 4-pack for that much.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was $9.99. I thought, wow, I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, it's amazing. It's incredible. Oh, mercy.
Definitely a buy again for next year, huh? If they have
Oh
it
yeah,
again.
yeah. Hell, I might have to get back this season and get another 4-pack uh, to send to folks because it's really good.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So, how about yours? Is it changing as as you're letting it warm there? Are you feeling anything
Yeah,
different?
as it's warmed up, I don't taste on the back end isn't as alcoholic as it was at the beginning. I, I like you had it a little bit colder than probably should have. I just kind of pulled it out of the refrigerator and had it sitting out for maybe 5 or 10 minutes before we went live, so it wasn't very long. But as I was sitting here and kept it in my hand to get it to warm up a little bit, it's more chocolatey on the taste, and the doesn't taste quite as I wouldn't think it was quite as a 10.4 as it was when I first initially started drinking. It's a lot more. The sweetness has gone away a little bit too. It's more of the chocolate notes to it now. I like it. It's good.
It's funny, beers like this, I mean, you have them a little bit cold, they're good. You get some flavors, but they tend to round out more as it warms up. Those flavors kind of meld together better when it warms up.
Tasting a little more like a
Oh,
kind of more of a milk chocolate than a darker chocolate.
oh,
Before it kind of
nice.
felt like a little bit of a before it kind of felt like a little bit of a blend, but now it feels more like a milk chocolate taste to it than the dark chocolate.
Oh, goodness.
It's good though. I like it. I would definitely would buy it again, but I'm not sure. It seemed like it was kind of pricey. This is one actually I just picked up one bottle of, probably because of price. I'm wanting to say it was 14, $15 for a 6-pack, maybe even more than that. And I hadn't had it before, so being a specialty one, I just thought, well, I'll just pick up one and try it. Kind of wish I'd have picked up an extra couple, 2 or 3, or a whole 6-pack. But
Well,
that price, at that price, I wasn't sure. So
for a 10.4% beer, it's probably worth the 15 a 6-pack. I know Hop Slam was going for about that. Uh, it's probably not bad for a beer with that much ABV. I did, a lot of beers I've seen, a lot of trendy beers I saw during the spring, a lot of Gozes and Berliner Weisses that are about 4 to 4.5%. Selling for $10 to $15 for a 22-ounce bottle. That's just crazy to me to spend that much for a 4.5% beer. But when you're talking about a big Imperial Stout, yeah, I guess that's not really out of line.
no, I guess not. It's probably about right on par, I guess. Yeah, I kind of wish I would have picked up another, or even just bought the whole. I'm pretty sure it was a 6-pack. It could have been a 4-pack. Seemed like it seemed a little pricey. The reason why I didn't get the whole
Well,
thing,
15
but
a 4-pack would be a little pricey to me, but I think for the 6-pack it'd be worth it.
would be okay.
That's why I thought this one was such a great bargain for $9.99 for the 4-pack of these 16.9-ounce
Shoot,
bottles.
yeah, shoot, yeah. At 9%, yeah, that's a great deal.
Yeah, it's amazing. Urban Chestnut tends to stay pretty reasonable. Most of those mixed packs that I've talked to you about, they typically run. Some stores you might find it for 18.99. They're typically 19.99. So again, it works out to about $10 a 4-pack.
Yeah, yeah, that's not bad at all. And really that's a lot of these breweries, especially the big ones, get a little carried away with it, and it's nice to see some of those small. That's why I like Lagunitas. They seem to stay really reasonable on most of their stuff, even though they're more of a national brand.
Lagunitas, I've noticed from both here in Springfield, Missouri, and in Arkansas, when I'm in Arkansas during the week for work. That their pricing is pretty standard across the board. I've known some, I see some beers brands. It's $8 at one place, $10 at another place. But Lagunitas tends to be pretty consistent no matter where you buy it.
Yeah, and usually cheaper that I find here anyway. What about in your area?
Well, their IPA is very popular in Arkansas, and all the stores out there have it for about $8.99 a 6-pack.
Oh, okay.
So it runs
Yeah,
pretty reasonable.
that might be. I'm even thinking it might be a little cheaper here, but I don't.
Really?
That sounds probably about right. That sounds about right.
Some of their specialty stuff tends to go a little more, but you can usually find their stuff for about $10 a 6-pack.
Another Sucks seems to run fairly reasonable.
Sucks is a nice beer, yeah.
And it seems like it's cheap for what it is too, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's
Of course, it
pretty
used to
solid.
used to just be the big bottle. Now I think they've since come out with the 6-packs, which I've not bought any of the 6-packs of it, but I've only had the little mini bomber or whatever, however many ounces it is. Probably about a 16 ouncer or so.
Well, as I'm finishing up my beer here, do you have any final words on yours?
The chocolate is definitely kicking in now as it's warmed up. It's even more apparent now, even on the nose. Very, very nice. If you can find it, I'm not sure how far they distribute. Lakefront Brewery, Milwaukee.
Lakefront Brewery. Okay, I'll look for that.
I've had a few things from them. It's that they actually make some pretty good stuff, and this is a specialty My Turn series. So, Latif, if you're watching, you did a great job.
There you go.
Pick it up if you can.
Cherry Thrills. This is nice. A lot of chocolate. It's very reminiscent of an old cherry mash candy bar. So I'm a fan. If you can ever get this in your neck of the woods, anybody that happens to be listening, if you can find this beer, buy it. It's worth every penny. So there you go. Hey, I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer. We're going to end this session of the Beer Whisperer Pub. I want to thank Todd for joining me, and I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody out there.
Merry Christmas.